Game 3, Eastern Conference Finals. The Knicks come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Atlanta Hawks. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Eastern Conference Finals action. Boy, and a 2-0 series thus far. Who will take Game 3? We're going to find out here. Live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA playoffs. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The wing pair for them, DiVincenzo and Bridges. Randall and Robinson hold down the post for them. And it's Beverly in at the 1. And for the Hawks, the front court is Rizeshe and Johnson. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Buffkin in at the point. Take a look at the Hawks. Down 2-0. They got to win tonight to get some traction in the series.
And if they lose this one, you can forget about advancing. It's more likely you're trying to avoid a sweep. So tonight's all or nothing.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Randall surveying the D. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered closely, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Hawks, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thank you, David. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Buffkin. Here's Bogdanovich. To the middle. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Drops in the tray. Buffkin's got 5 points so far.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Count it, good.
Well, Randall is such a steady shooter. Interior defense just isn't enough to stop that shot.
Here's Buffkin. Defended by Beverly. Bogdanovich, no luck. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. DiVincenzo kicks to Bridges. Robinson passes to Beverly. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Hangs on the trifecta. And this game is tied up now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Johnson outside. Here's Buffkin. Defended by Beverly. Okongwu with a screen on Bridges. 5 to shoot. Here's Rizeshe. Here's Okongwu.
And you can tell Rizeshe has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
Beverly finds DiVincenzo to the inside. Lets a floater go. Can't capitalize inside. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Rizachet. To the right side. Okongwu against Robinson. A three from Bogdanovich. Robinson pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Randall outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside, and he's not going to start now.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. Free throw, no good.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Rizachet. And a switcher also for New York. Hard, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. He hits the second from the line. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather, and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Fifth, Mitchell Robinson.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Here's Bogdanovich. Still scoreless. Johnson outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Johnson against Randall. To the middle. Outside for Robinson. Down low. It's deflected. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Buffkin. He's got 5. And here is Hunter. Pass to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. No good on the 3. Knicks trail by 3. Bridges passes to Beverly. Now here's Randall. Now Beverly. Back to Randall. And he uses the glass on the way. Randall's got 5.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. To the paint. Here's Buffkin. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, selfless play by Hunter to give it up to his man in space.
Beverly deciding where to go with it.
Clearly a foul.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw missing. So for the Knicks, Miles McBride comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Payne in for Patrick Beverly. Sinks the second. The Hawks leading. Here's Mikhailuk. Now here's Hunter.
Look, he's a lengthy wing who can defend multiple positions and space the floor. Hunter has a lot of value in this league.
For Atlanta, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Hunter.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Roddy's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Mikhailuk. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua's checked in. That one is no good. Knicks trail by 3. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Bridges a screen on Hunter. Payne can't hit.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Back to Hunter. Nance sends a screen for Hunter. Inside. A shot's good from Nance.
And I like that play. Nance on the roll. Great athleticism. Tough to defend.
Here's McBride. Covered by Hunter. Over to the left wing. Pulls up. Payne can't hit. Atlanta leading by 5. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Pass to Hunter from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for New York. There's a screen by Achua. Payne passes to McBride. Some nice passing by New York here. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hart. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Now, here's Hunter. with the drive. It's blocked. And they get it back. The three from Johnson. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Now here's Payne, covered by Hunter. Hart with a screen on Hunter. A three ball. No good on the last second attempt there. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's Atlanta. They lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Knicks trail by 5. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Hart. Miles McBride out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Achua in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here's Hunter. Pass to Rizachet. Hunter sets a screen for Rizachet. Fires for 3. Knicks with the rebound. They are pumped right now after a big win on Sunday.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
Here's Capella. The Knicks making the shot, and the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Hunter. DiVincenzo with the rebound. New York trailing. Now Hart fires the 3. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Now Rizachet, defended by McBride. Capella sets a screen for Hunter. Lays it up off the glass. Hunter's got his second bucket of the night.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
Pass to Achua. DiVincenzo with it. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Roddy. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 5-point Hawks lead.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Hawks. Mikal comes in for Rizachet. Good on the second free throw. Here's Mikal. Pass to Hunter. They set the pick. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Mikal. And the 3 ball is good. Mikhailov's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hart kicks to Green. Pass to McBride. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. McBride's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Mikhailov. Hunter with it. The layup missed.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
That one goes in. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Hard against Knicks. Here's Mikhailov. Holiday, the pass to Mikhailov. Clock at 4. A three. Hunter. Another three for Atlanta.
A dead-eye catch-and-shoot guy. Hunter is someone you have to run off his shots.
There's a screen by Achua. And Capella sends it back. Outside Holiday. Pass to Capella. Here's Mikhailov. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And pushing it up. Here's New York. And that one's good. Kolek has got his first points of the game. Atlanta leading by 3. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's Bufkin. Defended by Beverly. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Bridges, right side. Here's McBride. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. McBride's shot is off. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 3-point lead. Pass to Bufkin. Back to Hunter. Over Robinson. And that one's good. Hunter's got 11.
Yeah, Hunter has this versatility in his offensive game.
Bridges outside. Back to Randall. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Hawks leading by 3. Johnson outside. Pass to Buffkin. Clock at 6. And here is Johnson. Lets it go with a 3. Buffkin, no good. There's 1:59 left in the first half of basketball. Here's McBride. O'Connor grabs the board. Hawks have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Bogdanovich passes to O'Connor. Here's Buffkin. A three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks trail by 3. It's Beverly on the wing. Randall outside. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Still without a basket. Off target from three-point range.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Buffkin. He has 7. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. To the middle. And Randall throws it down.
This is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
The Hawks trailing. Here's Buffkin. And that one drops. Buffkin's got 9.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Bridges. Launches a 3. O'Connor grabs the board. O'Connor's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Buffkin. Defended by Beverly. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovich. For the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Atlanta Hawks.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think, if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. We're We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
New York trailing. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizeshe. And it's Pumpkin in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Randall's gone a perfect 6 of 6 shooting. Here's Rizeshe. Defended by Bridges. Okongwu. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Hawks lead by 1. The Knicks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. DiVincenzo kicks to Bridges. Randall against Johnson. Randall no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
So it's the Hawks now. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Johnson, good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 3. Johnson against Randle. Robinson sets a screen for Randle. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Pumpkin. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Outside, Bogdanovich. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. Pumpkin with the bucket. Pumpkin's got 12.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Randall against Johnson. That one falls.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Bogdanovich looking around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
That free throw, no good.
And, you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
And he's good on the second. Knicks trail by 5. Randall passes to Beverly. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Randall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The Rizichet lets it go from deep. Kept alive. From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Rizichet's got himself on the board with 3 there. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully it's not too serious.
And New York making a change here. Hart's checked in. Here's Hart. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Randall. 3-pointer. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Robinson against Okongwu. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Okongwu.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Randall against Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Jalen Johnson. 6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Johnson. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Pass to Okongwu. Hunter with it. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Buffkin. Just 5 on the clock. Over Randall. Randall with the block.
When Randall is engaged defensively, he can make some spectacular plays and really brings an intimidation factor to the game. Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Hawks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Hunter. Now Reza Shea. Back to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Hawks lead by 5.
The defense is far too slow to play.
Randall right side. Over Hunter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Got the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
That free throw good from Randall.
And, you know, he may finally be rounding into form after what's been a tough game for him at the line prior to this trip.
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. He's checked in for the Knicks. So it's Atlanta now. It's a 3-point game. Here's Reza Shea, defended by McBride. Back to Hunter. The 3, just 5 to shoot. Knicks with the rebound. Now McBride. He has 6. And here is DiVincenzo. Back to McBride. There's a screen by Robinson. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 8.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Mikal Bridges. Hey, David, what's the news?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer from New York gave us some information. And after looking at it, he's told me that it doesn't appear as serious as they initially thought. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight, and he'll probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And he knocks down the first one. For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. And Mikhailuk's subbed in for Rizachet. Then for the Knicks, Sims is checked in. And it's Payne in for Dante DiVincenzo. Both free throws good for Nance. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Sims. 1:51 left in the third. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Here's Mikhailuk. Shoots from 12. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Mikhailuk. Payne covering. Pass to Roddy. Hands a screen on Hart. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
The Knicks leading by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now, here's Hart. He has 7. Achua finds Payne. There's a screen by Achua. Launches it. Rebounded by Capella. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Roddy. It's up a 3. Mikhailuk can't get it to go. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Here's McBride.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. The Hawks trail by 5. Now, here's Hunter. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. No good that time. Julius Randle getting it done for the Knicks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. We've got Ntilikina. Josh Hart out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Achua in at the center position. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Pass to Hart. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hart's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Here's Roddy. Hunter with it, takes a 3, hits it from three-point range.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. McBride finds Hart. Now here's Payne, covered by Hunter. The dunk by Achua.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Holiday with it. Down low. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Achua. Here's Ntilikina. Guarded by Holiday. The tray. Ntilikina can't hit.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Holiday, the pass to Capella. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Capella's got his first points of the night.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
To the inside. The dunk by Achua.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The Hawks trail by 6. Outside Holiday. Pass to Nance. Now, here's Hunter. In the corner, it's Capella. 5 to shoot. Here's Roddy. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
McBride passes to Achua. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Holiday dishes to Capella. Pass to Hunter. Capella kicks to Hunter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. From 18 feet away. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
That's good from Payne. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Precious Achua. Ando comes in for Josh Hart. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Miles McBride. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Frank Ntilikina. Payne hits them both. The Hawks trail by 8. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Johnson sets the screen for Rizachet. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. O'Connor with the screen for Bogdanovich. Nailed from three-point land.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Rizachet with it, defended by DiVincenzo. On the wing, Johnson. He's working for Okongwu and finds him. To Johnson. Here's Buffkin. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Payne.
Kobe Buffkin. One shot.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Now here's Beverly. It's too hard. There's a screen by Robinson to the middle, and Robinson throws it down hard.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Okongwu with it, guarded by Robinson. And here's Bogdanovich beyond the arc. Randall grabs the board.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Rebound, Atlanta. To the paint. Here's Buffkin. Count the basket. New York leading by 4. Pass to Beverly. Back to Randall. Off on the layup. Hawks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Buffkin with the bucket.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Here's Robinson, following the 3 by Atlanta. It's too hard. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer, Randall. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Buffkin. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Johnson to take the lead. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Randall, and it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And you'll never see Randall back down in a big moment. He's looking to be the guy when they need a bucket.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. It's Hart on the wing. Back to Beverly. Johnson against Randall. Back to Beverly. There's the 3. And there's Randall on the assist by Beverly. Randall's got 31 points.
And how about Randall coming up clutch? Wow, this guy has ice in his veins.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
Here's Randall. Randall is double. It's Beverly on the wing. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Kept alive by New York. Pass to Beverly. Takes the three. Hands it from downtown. Beverly's got the lead up to 9 now for New York.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
And so it's the Knicks with the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives him.
Thanks so much, David. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being